Yeah, so guys, at school I played first team rugby from grade, I think from grade 9, 10, 11, first team rugby. On grade 12 I was selected for provincial, and then I played for Gauteng Lions under 19, and after my high school I just stopped playing. The reason why, it's something that I'm going to share with you later on, guys. It's one of the videos that I'll be creating, because you know, even today I want to beat myself, you know, for not having continued playing rugby, because I was really good. I was a winger, you know, winger in 3 years, coming from the homelands to multiracial school. My rugby skills, or my rugby ability to play was above, guys, was out of this world, you know. Speed, momentum, strength, power, agility, you name it. I was untouchable in rugby. So here I was trying to say, give rugby a chance. So that's one thing I felt. I didn't commit myself to this. And I said, join a club. But I remember I did join a Vets University, but you know, it was just difficult to get there, you know, after work and everything. Yeah. So it was one of the missed opportunities. Maybe you guys, I would have lifted up a trophy at some point, a World Cup trophy, another Bogo. But yeah, now I sound like one of those township guys that tells you how good they were in soccer and they've got nothing to show. Yeah, so that was my downfall. Yeah, if anything should happen, you know, my spirit will never rest, you know, because of rugby. But anyway, I'm over that. Number 8. Guess what? What's number 8? Take a guess. Gym. So yeah, guys, the aim was, you know, size matters, you know. You go big or you go home. So that was my number 8 item in my 2002 resolutions. Gym must gain size. Quite specific, guys. You know, straightforward. And my last one, number 9, I said, at least try TV again. You know, yeah, I think here I was just trying to speak to myself that I think I haven't really tried enough to you know, where casting is concerned. You know, I haven't really, you know, I haven't been to enough auditions. I haven't really done what do you call it, face, what they call it, face testing, yeah, something like that, whether I was fit for TV, you know. So I haven't really done all those things to really, you know, determine whether I'm good or should I just give it up already. So I did mention here that at least try TV again, you know. And yeah, I think since then I then got some few gigs, Vodacom gig, and one Nike ad, yes, which actually paid me well. But I think it was print. It was a print ad where I was advertising. They loved my legs, so they wanted to show. I think it was shorts and some sneakers that they wanted to use my legs. Yeah, and just below there I had just a note, you know, that says try hard to make it real, make money this year. Okay, I think that was a pay your fly, you know, something that I needed to live by. Try hard to make it real, you know, to make it happen, make money this year. So it was one of the items actually. Okay, so guys, these were my 2002 resolutions, and I've got one more to go, which is the year 2003. So I'm going to run with you through the 2003 resolutions quickly. You know, it looks like there will be some of the common resolutions that were mentioned in the previous year. Number 1, study. Have to apply with UNISA. Okay, I think maybe this was the year I actually applied. Number 2, must apply for positions in other divisions. Yeah, that's where it actually happened. Number 3, gym must gain size by May. See, then I had specific timelines here. I must gain size by May, you know. And number 4, must push for castings, you know. So I think the reality was setting in that, you know, putting pressure on myself that things must start happening now, this in that year 2003. Number 5, socialize. I must meet people and networking. You know, it was jotted down, guys. It was here. It was written down. Actually, I mean, if you know me, you will understand. I know a lot of people, you know, because that's where it started a long time ago. So my social light, you know, relationship, and you know, it's quite immense. Number 6, have a steady girlfriend. Okay, clearly the previous year it didn't happen. So yeah, I was still, you know, these are like escalated goals, guys. Escalated goals to, you know. Number 7, read. Start reading. You know. Oh wow, that was something fresh. You know, start reading, because I mean, because even today reading, I did try to read last year and the other year, but I realized that I'm not a good reader in terms of reading all these books. But I mean, my knowledge is gained through academic readings, you know. So I love academic reading. You know, when I read, it sinks in, and it's something that I can apply on my day-to-day life. You know. Number 8, work hard and what? Work hard and play hard. That's number 8. Okay. Number 9, have another what? Have another or. Save money. That's what I said. So I must save money. You know, save money, make money. Okay. So guys, these were my 3-year resolutions starting from the year 2000, 2002, and 2003. Yes. All right, guys. That was the deal. Guys. I shared with you almost 20 years of resolutions, with some of them or most of them still are in progress, or I'm still trying to make them a reality. You know, just like a Maslow hierarchy of needs. You know, some of these resolutions, like training gym, you know, your goals every year are different. You know, because like this year, my goal for my gym or for my health and fitness is to tone down. Is to start trimming down, be muscular, but in a very nice, friendly way. What I mean about that is that I don't want to walk into a room and everybody goes like, he's so buffy, he's so, you know, and most of you guys will say skanzoto, or will say sanganga, or will say such type of remarks, you know. So I want to walk into a room and look like I'm not intimidating anybody, you know. So guys, every year you will know that your company, every beginning of a new financial year, you guys will go on a breakaway for a strategy. Now, your own personal resolutions are your own strategy for the year. If you can recall what you actually, the strategy that you guys go on and conduct, you know, with the help of consultants. You know, most companies hire consultants for thousands and thousands of rands, you know, for a strategy that they will just you know, brainstorm themselves. So these guys, these are your strategy. You know, if you can have a look in your organizational strategy, you will have 5 pillars. You know, will be grow revenue, human personnel, you know, improve ICT, innovation. You know, you have all those pillars that will actually be a point of focus for that financial year, you know. So your goals are your strategy going forward. these are written at a very high level. There are no details as to how am I gonna go on with my studies, you know, or how am I gonna approach my studies, my assignments, or my thesis and so forth, you know. So there are no details. It's just brief, you know, and it outlines everything, you know. It's like a mind map, you know. So everything by end of the year, everything must connect, you know, and you cannot afford to focus on one item and ignore the other. All your goals must all run parallel, just like your project plan. You know, you've got the start and end date. Some will end earlier than the other, introduce the other activities and so forth. So this is exactly what you need to do with your resolutions, guys. If you're gonna quit smoking, the smoke quitting starts today, or should have started last week, guys. It's not gonna start in March or April, you know, because then who are you fooling? You know, your goals, when the new calendar starts, that's when you must start all over on a new slate, guys. So have those in place. I know you don't have to write them down. Some say they are embedded in their minds and so forth. But if you have written them down, guys, you look back 20 years later and you say, gee, look at my goals. These are my resolutions. Like, you know, one of the items was to get a HIFA system, you know, which I did really achieve that. You know, I look back and say, wow, that was my first item, you know. And just before closing this session with you guys, I just want to run with you quickly on some of the proofs that I promised that I will share with you. Gosh, okay, here we go. So, for instance, guys, the year 2000, I was nominated in a Southgate Mall Action Man. This was like Mr. Highgate. You see, congratulations on making it to one of the 35 semi-finalists in the Southgate Mall Action Man of the South competition. You know, it was one of my achievements, and then I wanted to show you where is that. And then this letter, I managed to get this guys. They were from Britain. They were here to promote their brand, you know, which I managed to find some of the information somewhere, you know, on the streets, whatever. I worked for them with some of the few guys, friends, and then this was a letter to say they will be paying us, and they were quite happy to work with us. And this letter was dated, I think 2000. There was no exactly date, yeah, but 2000. All right, and then I wanted to show you the receipt. Oh yeah, I think it was also in the year 2000 where I got a role. Yes, so so those were the goals, guys. Now here's the proof of my very first HIFA system that I got for myself. HIFA Corporation. How much was that HIFA system? It was 1.754. All in all, yeah, the value was 1,750 G. And that was a powerful HIFA system, actually. I bought this on the 7th of March in 2000. You know, so it actually does correspond with the HIFA system, which was on my goals or resolutions for 2000. Okay, guys, that was me today. I just wanted to show you the importance of having to take those goals serious. You know, you don't want to hit mid-year and you cannot look back and see what you've achieved. Things have changed, guys. The competition is tough. We are challenged economically.